Alright guys, so I want to tell you everybody thank you for watching the channel. I'm at about 46 or 48 people, maybe 45, I'm not sure. But today we're working on this John Deere 425 with I'm not sure, it's got a V-twin Briggs. Everything's missing off of it. It's running like crap. I'll see if I can fire it up here for you. Scooby, come on, come on. Let me get my dog back up here. Come on, Scoop, in the house. Now, come on. Too many other dogs out. Come on. Let's go, buddy. Oh. Get your ass in the house. Go. Go. If I throw this whole camera thing at you. Go. Go on, man. Alright. This is what it sounds like. Scoop is gonna see you. Go in the house. I'm gonna lock you up, bro. Hush, buddy. As you can see, if I pull the choke up, it starts to kind of run a little bit better. I'm trying to get this camera to zoom out. I'm running on a different phone. This is a old Nokia. Alright, so I'm going to pull you guys back to about yay. I'm going to start grabbing some tools and we're going to go at this thing. I'm going to try to pull this rack off the side. It's probably going to be a two-part video. Alright, go on in there, buddy. You can't be out. Go. Stay in there. Can't watch him work too. I gotta tell you guys a story. Here, man, let me get my tools together and I'm gonna tell you guys this stuff. It has been a heck of a week. So, let me cut the radio down so I don't get some kind of crap on me for that one. Alright, so the story is, I don't know if you can hear me or not. These guys come over the other day and he brought me a scooter, and usually I don't think too much about it. I'm like, okay, another scooter, lost ignition key or something, right? They never said they lost the ignition key. They just said, well, we'll sell you this scooter, right? Well, I slept on it. It sat here in the shop for one night. I called the sheriff's department because I don't want to. I ain't got time for it. I called the sheriff's department and anyway, make a long story short, the scooter was stolen out of Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Orange County, North Carolina, and you know these Durham, North Carolina cops. You know, if you steal a stick of bubble gum, they're gonna chase you down and kill you. You know, they're gonna chase you down literally if you try to run. I got cameras all over the house here, and they don't care. They don't care. I got footage of the guys, their faces. It just kind of hit me the wrong way with that part. And it hit me the wrong way with the guys. The reason why I called and checked the scooter is because, you know, if I was to ride it down the road, right? If I was to ride it and get pulled over, just test driving it, because it didn't have a tag. If it didn't have a tag on it, I got pulled over, guess what would have happened? I wouldn't be making this video. So that's how it works. That would be called, pretty much like accepting stolen goods or receiving stolen goods or something, right? So I think I did the right thing. I hated to do it, but at the same time, they didn't really care about my freedom, so, you know, it is what it is. Let's see, this is a half inch. So on this one, we're just going to try to replace the carburetor, at least see what we need, what carburetor we need. guy moving again. Oh wow. Maybe maybe we won't have to take that all the way off, but I think I'm going to anyway. Scooby, come in the house, son. Come on, buddy. Scooby Doo. Don't make me kick your ass on camera, buddy. I meant to make a video of this last week. This thing come in and it was all to pieces. I mean, like, the gas and oil had done filled up. So basically I'm just taking the body bolts out now so we can get to the carburetor. This engine from the back, it's at, I guess, I would say at 9 o'clock. It's sitting this way. The front of the engine's over here. Back of the engine's over here where the gas tank is. Usually they sit, you know, with the rear facing and the mufflers drop down, but this has got some kind of crazy system here. So on the body panels you got two there, one up here where the seat's at, and then there's one up front here. Hopefully we won't have to take this one all the way out, but I know I'm going to have to drop the nut on here. And I've already replaced the spark plugs, I've already checked the spark, and on both cylinders. That's not it. I checked the air filter. Air filter was pretty bad. I ain't gonna lie. It was actually horrid. It was really bad. But that wasn't the problem either. So we checked all that, and I didn't replace. I put new plugs in it and greased it up with dielectrical grease. This filter is not new. This is not a new filter, but it's a cleaner filter than what was on it. This is the filter that was on there. This guy. I think it's probably worked enough. I'll bring you over here some more. This camera doesn't zoom out quite enough. It's a older Nokia. Well, I don't want to say an older Nokia. One of the last year model Nokias. So, Scooby, come inside, please. I'm not going to keep telling you. Come inside. Come on now. Come on. In. Go. Go, buddy. Go inside. I don't need you out here right now. He'll sneak off, but I'm not looking, and I won't be able to find him. I got 3 more pit bulls out on the other side. That's the only way I'll find them when one of them starts howling. If he done went over there and got a hold of one of them or something. Anyway. Been watching some videos about let's see. I don't want to say his name because I'm not saying anything bad about him anyway. But he's from Canada. I don't know his real name, but he goes by Peg. I guess got a peg leg. Anyway, if you guys watch YouTube, you probably know who I'm talking about. I hadn't watched any new videos, but I kind of was trying to catch up from when I was watching him, you know, a long time ago before I got real busy out here in the shop and just didn't have any time to do anything. But old Peg, man, he is something else. And I just can't believe how many people love to see an old Ford red line. But he does do other stuff on there. It's pretty, you know, that you wouldn't think people would do. What does he say? A little red line for a good time or something. I don't know. I had to look at it. Don't hold me to it. He makes all kinds of stuff. I got one of his stickers on my truck. He got the mint, man. kind of like this is mint. Anyway. Probably going to have some people showing up here shortly. Hopefully not the guys who brought me the scooter, but I'm pretty sure if I have to cut out, that'll be why. Got my buddy coming over to help me with this, and then the owner, I don't know what he's going to do. He's probably just going to hang around. But, yeah. Oh, boy. There's another trash can out here. Let's make a makeshift one over here. I really hope the audio is working on this thing, man. I'm going to be PO'd if it ain't. That video did load on the computer. What was I working on? Whatever it was, you couldn't hear me. I think I was working on the spindles on that deck over there. Anyway, they sent me some mics and another camera, like I was telling you guys before. I mean, the camera's great. It's got, the resolution is awesome on it. I mean, I like it. I really do. Easy to work, touch screen. But the mics, I think it's operator error. I don't know what I'm doing with them. So, if that makes sense. I mean, I know how to work a camera, but these cameras are a little bit different than your everyday ones, I guess. You know, of course, they're made in China, so that kind of always makes things a little bit more interesting. Come on now, what we got going on here? Oh yeah, I guess those need to come out too, right? I think 5/16. Okay, and we started on this thing, what, like 8:45 or something? Let me see. So I got my iPhone right here, so this is what I was recording with. And this was actually working pretty good, but once again, yeah, about 8:45 when we started. You know, I can't listen to music because of I like what old Peg called it, old lube tube. I thought that was pretty good. Old lube tube don't like me listening to music and working, which that's one of my things, is listening to music and trying to get work done. But anyway. Here nor there. So I got a couple more. Hang on. I got a couple more people I got to get subscribed to the channel, right? And then I can go live. And I've never been live. I mean, you know, it's a lot, like I said before, it's a lot for me to try to take and figure all this other crap out. I'd love to just be able to set the camera on the stand, and, you know, it's not like I go back and edit anything anyway, because I don't know how. But anyway, yeah. So you guys can ask me questions, stuff like that. I might be able to answer them. I don't know. Jeez. This looks already fun here. Oh. Hey, well. I'll drop you down here. So we're down to the the carb now. I think we're going to have to take these bolts out that goes to the intake. And this little PCV valve back here, you definitely want to be careful with this little rubber hose. I would just clean this sucker out, but I don't think it would ever run. I don't think it would ever run right again. I just don't. And that's a star. Great. All right. I hate putting a used carburetor back on. I mean, yeah, it seems like when I was a kid, I could rebuild a carburetor 1,000 times. And it's not like I don't know how, but it's just, if it's mine, it seems like it works just fine. But if I waste my time and do it for a customer, right, it seems to never work out. And I don't understand that. But so I just, tell everybody to we're gonna buy a new one, and we're gonna put a new one on there. That way I can say, that's good. You know what I mean? Alright, so that's the choke. I'd say that's good, man. Yep. Got a new carb. I can pretty much guarantee it's gonna be good for at least 30 days. That was the choke cable. And then we're gonna undo this anti-backfire valve switch. I wish I could just get in there and kind of drain that carb by that. There's not actually a drain bolt. I don't think you guys can see in there. Let's see. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can hold this thing steady. This is the anti-backfire valve right there. That round valve right there. There's no other screws. There's no other screws in there to actually take that thing apart. Let me see if I can turn this thing and get it a little bit closer. I really hope you guys can see this stuff, man. So we're at 17 minutes now. So originally this lawnmower come to me, he bought it, and I think got a pretty good deal on it. And they thought the engine was gone. It was just, I kind of thought it was gone too, personally. It was just pouring oil out of the exhaust. That's a real Briggs carburetor too, so this has never even been touched. Not to my knowledge, anyway. So anyway, we thought it was toast, right? And I got to thinking about it. I was like, man, let me give it a shot. So I went out there and I checked the oil again, because he brought it in on a trailer. And I just figured that it, oil is bouncing around, and it probably just ran up the stick. Well, no, that wasn't the case. It was actually that full of oil. It's not now. But this thing was just bailing. I'm talking about bailing smoke out of this thing. You couldn't see in front of you. If you turned around, you couldn't even see in front of you anymore. Alright. Before I get any further, let me disconnect this battery up here. Usually I wouldn't worry about this, but today we're just going to go that extra mile. Of course, that's not going to fit it. So yeah, I told him I recommended, a carburetor, and the coils, they were, they're firing, right, but they got some weak fire. The fire is not blue, it's like a red or orange in the glass on the tester. So it's not real impressive. I am probably going to take and clean that up, so not enough of that, but we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. Contact on there that these coils they hit, right? And that's what makes them kind of fire. Kind of like a distributor, I guess. Alright. Let me see if I can get into here. I got a feeling this thing's just going to be a mess. I can't get through linkages like that. I'm trying my best not to pull this back cap off. But everybody who's probably done this already is like, yep, dumbass, gonna have to do that. He's just not doing it. Well, this is my first time on this one, so we're gonna try. And if I fail, then I guess I'll just pull the cap off. Alright. Those gaskets are probably going to leak like, oh man. I got this rubber, this plastic, literally like saran wrap film. Yeah, that's not savable. Alright. Okay, well, so that we got it off. I was unable to get this lever off right here because it's, you know, all bound up in this crap. Alright, so now that we got it off, I am going to probably see if I can get this anti-backfire valve off of here. Or whatever it's called. I have no idea the exact word for it. I think it's an anti-backfire fuel shutoff valve. That's what I'm gonna call it. This screen is so dirty on here, it's ridiculous. I'm not gonna touch it. As long as you guys can see, it's gonna leave it. Alright, I don't have a clear table or nothing to work on, so work on the back of the LTZ with this cardboard here. Alright, so I'm going to bring you over here. We're going to try to set this carb up like so. And trying to save him money by not having to take this carburetor completely apart from all this stuff and redo it. it or not, we actually got some. Anyway, we actually got some real. Jesus, that thing sounds like death. Real carbon choke cleaner, so. God, no. I hate the way those trucks sound. I don't know but why. You guys got those dip trucks, whatever you want to call them. And they sound like that, man. That's, I don't know. I ain't got no words. To each his own, that's what I'll say. I'll be nice about it. Alright, let me get a screwdriver. It's going to fit that. I hear him going all up the hill over there. He can't barely get up the hill. That truck is just dragging. I might have to look around. Oh shit. Yeah, I'll look around them. Right now I got the carburetor off and on the back of this motorcycle, so I'm gonna see what's going on with it before I swap it out. Alright, man. Alright. Peace.
I seen him coming up here when I left yesterday.
What was that? With this?
Did
He said he got a pair of bolt cutters that unlocked the trailer. He said, I just need you to fix my lawnmower. I'll take your trash off. Y'all just fix that. And I said, okay. This thing, I got this thing rolling, so. That's weird. Look at it moving like that. There's like still something. Look.
Yeah.
Oh wow. There's a damn O-ring in there. Never seen nothing before.
Hey, Scoob.
No, man. This thing done sucked up some bad trash, bro. I got another carburetor in there, but I don't want to change it out like that. I just don't. And I know it ain't gonna be the right one. Yeah. Plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Never seen that. Plastic needle. Well, we know not to run 90 pounds of air through them, trying to blow them out.
Yeah, that's a fact.
At least not the $500 carburetors. These little $40 carburetors, they'll probably take it. it's like he says he put good gas in it, but I swear it don't seem like good gas. I mean, it's just that little bit of trash in it don't seem like that would have hurt. But you can see the air filter.
Yeah.
He locked his trailer or something, lost the key. Well, the jets look kind of clear. It's a little bridge. The carburetor Larry had, I don't know if it's going to work. Thing we had put it through a little bit of shit. I'm just going to take that one and try to put it on here, but not sure if it will work. I'm going to pause this.